Hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm Dean Rod Vera. Aside from being a law school dean, I am also an intellectual property and a copyright lawyer. Today we'll talk about BTS joining Universal Records. Hello, welcome back. As a backgrounder, I have been teaching copyright law for over 10 years, and I've been in the copyright law practice for about 15 years. Now, I made this video because BTS is one of the most popular singing groups in the world today. Their impact is worldwide and I would say, in the billions. Now, changing record companies in the midst of your popularity is a major shift and something that I want to talk about. In 2018, BTS signed with Columbia Records. Columbia Records is a part of the Sony Music Entertainment Group, and it's part of the Sony group in Japan. 3 years later, in October 2021, as of making of this video, they signed with Universal Music Group. Technically, Universal Music Group is a larger company in terms of network, distribution, and worldwide offices. Before I comment about the deal, I'd like to talk to you about how a recording artist or a band or a group lives and breathes through the record company. As you know, artists write songs, record their songs, perform their songs, and maybe tour their country or tour the world. Their goal is to make music for everybody to enjoy. Now, aside from the creative point in making music or being an artist, there's also the business side of it. Sometimes artists don't want to concern themselves on the business side. That's why they hire managers. That's also why they hire accountants to handle their money. Now, a record company, just like Universal and Columbia Records, they need music artists because that's the product they sell. They sign popular artists or artists that they know that can sell records, and they make money out of every CD, vinyl record, or even every music that is downloaded from the internet. Legally, of course. So as I said, artists make albums or make songs. But these songs need to be sold. If they're not sold, they don't make any money. In the olden days, record companies actually sold physical merchandise, such as vinyl records, cassette tapes, CDs, or compact discs. They sold them to their distribution outlets, such as the record stores. A few years back, one of the biggest record stores was Tower Records, where you could buy almost any artist that they have. So the record companies sell the CDs, the vinyl records, the cassette tapes to the record stores, and the record stores sell them to the general public. And these sales from the record stores are those that are counted so that one is considered number one, such as the Billboard chart. Number one in the week today, number one of the month. Album sales were the first barometers for a band's success. How does the record company make money? Let's pretend a physical product, whether it be a CD, a vinyl record, or a cassette tape, let's say it costs $20. Out of that $20, the artists get about $3 to $4 per unit sold. Why so small? You have to think that the record company also spends for the artist. They may have spent for the recording studio, the manufacture of the CDs or whatever physical product they're selling. They also spend for the marketing and the actual delivery and distribution of those physical units to the record stores. Therefore, the record company, if you think about it, makes a major cut from the price of the sale. So we have now BTS transferred from Columbia to Universal. From what I gather from the various news reports and news articles, because neither Columbia nor Universal made a statement regarding the transfer. From what I can surmise from the news reports, it is as BTS wants a better deal insofar as the creative output and the control of their music. You must remember that in 2018, BTS was big, but not as big as today. Imagine transferring your home or transferring your record company at the height of your popularity. Must be a big change. Or maybe even that the contract with Columbia expired. But I think 3 years is such a small or a short term for it to expire. From the news reports that I gathered, what BTS is looking for is better creative output. What does that mean? Sometimes record companies want output from their artists. Maybe there's a two albums per year, or five albums per year, or over the course of the record deal, maybe six albums. So there's a lot of pressure for artists to make these albums. And by not fulfilling their obligation in the number of, let's say, songs or albums, the record company might, put them on the back burner as far as marketing is concerned. So comparing Columbia and Universal, Universal definitely is a larger company worldwide. They have local offices in various countries. Therefore, BTS now has easier access to other countries where Colombia did not have. And from what I gather, I think one of the deal was that the price of whatever BTS product is sold would remain affordable, or at the very least the same throughout the world. What does it mean of going to Universal? Well, I'm sure they've studied it and they're getting a better deal than they would have had with Columbia. I know in the next couple of months, BTS is planning a world tour with many concerts in various countries. They need a large music company such as Universal to give them support insofar as marketing, advertising their concerts. Signing with Universal also allows BTS access to the other artists and other companies within the Universal group. They may have tie up with music, with movies, and other products Universal may have, such as licensing deals and synchronization rights to allow BTS music to be in movies. And we know Universal has a large movie roster and they're making movies every year. If you have any comments or views about this deal from BTS moving from Columbia to Universal, I would love to hear it. Please write them in the comments below and I'll be glad to respond to them. Thank you and have a good day. Hi, please do me a favor and smash that like button. It'll help me a lot and it will trigger the YouTube algorithm. Now, if you have not yet, please subscribe to my channel. If you don't, my dog will eat this exam booklet and that student has to repeat his final exam again.